Welcome back. It's been a tough day of trade. Infosys itself has lost 51,000 crore of market capitalization. What are dealing rooms saying? What are they doing? Nimesh joins in with D Street Chatter. Nimesh.
Hi Rima. So yesterday, same time we were trying to, cheer for 20,000, and we were quickly down more than 200 points from those levels. So today's fall is largely dragged by the large cap names. So if you look at Reliance, HUL, and of course the technology stocks, that's all putting pressure on the Nifty. In terms of flows, again, the one segment which is doing good is the financials within banks. I understand there is the private banks are well bid again in today's trade. But contrary to what the screen is suggesting, I understand there is buying interest as well in some large select names, in the IT names, so to speak, at lower levels. So clearly there is buying interest at lower levels from the larger FIs in the IT names. The broader market has relatively outperformed in today's market, and there are a lot of pockets and themes which are doing well today. The likes of railway stocks, media names, some bit of infra stocks as well, which are doing good in today's trade. So Nifty down, largely dragged by the large cap names, but the momentum seems to be still there in the broader markets. And as I said, the momentum is still within flows is largely tilted towards the financial names.
Interesting, some counter buying from large IT names. That's interesting, Nimesh. But tell us some few more stocks that you're looking at.
Sure. So in terms of individual stocks, the first stock on my list is Tata Communications. We've seen that stock big outperformer in the last couple of weeks. Now some bit of selling pressure from larger FIs, and there were a couple of downgrades as well from brokerages post the recent run up on the stock. So that's the reason why that stock is under pressure today. The second stock is SBI. Within the financials, this is one stock for second day running. There are very strong buy flows from large institutions into SBI. So again, within banks, the PSU banks, and within PSUs, SBI is something which has been well bid by large institutions. The third stock is Crompton Consumers. That stock is under pressure on back of sell flows, and also there is a Morgan Stanley tactical sell call on Crompton Consumers ahead of the numbers. So looks like the street is anticipating some weak numbers from Crompton this time around. And the last stock is Bandhan Bank. You pointed out in closing bell as well, there is a large block, nearly 1 crore equity changing hands. The sense I'm getting is maybe one of the domestic fund was a seller and a long only fund FI was a buyer in today's block deal. Remember, in Bandhan Bank, there is also an overhang of HDFC Group selling its 5% stake. Looks like they are not the party to today's block deal. So it's basically between FIs, between a mutual fund and an FI in today's block.
All right, Bandhan, some shareholding changes, but business has been tough for Bandhan. Inconsistent rather for a long time, and the stock's done poorly as well. Nimesh, thank you very much for that. Interesting list of stocks as always to track. Mitesh is with